Good morning, everybody. How are you? So, I'm on my office screen, so it's a bit weird because I can see myself down there, but I know I've got to look up there for you guys to see me. I've got my little handy little professional microphone. Oh yeah, we're going up in the world. Got this sort of thing. Anyway, right. So today, I've got an important message I really want to share with you guys, and then I want to show you a horse that is really, really well back. I've got to be careful because there's somebody actually in these office blocks. There's a house next door. It's really random. I'm nobody that side, but I've got a house that side. So it's 6:49. So I've got to be careful about the time. Right. Okay. So I want to share with you about the waiting list. Since I've been doing these YouTube videos, the waiting list and people wanting to join the software has blown up. I've got 667 people currently on the waiting list, which is phenomenal for me. It's amazing and I appreciate it so much. And it's great for the members because everything we earn, as you already know at the minute, is being put back into the software to make sure it's the biggest and the best it possibly can be to give you guys the most bang for your buck. However, I got an email which was concerning a couple of days ago, and it really worried me. And I just want to make sure that you guys are joining for the right reasons or putting on the waiting list for the right reasons. The email says, "I can't wait to get the tips from your software." And I could be reading it wrong, but I just want to make sure that you guys who are on the waiting list and are interested in the software know that this is not a tipping service at all. This is an informational product. It's like the Racing Post. All the winners are there, but it's your job to find them. The software can only do what you ask it to do. And I always say you have to dig that little bit deeper yourself. There's no point in you becoming a member and thinking you just press a button. I know I do these videos quite regular, but I just want you to know that this software isn't for you if you just think you're going to press a button and you're going to magically get so many trades a day and they're all going to win. That's not the way it works. This software will give you potential trades that meet your criteria. It will, I always say, it'll shine a really great big spotlight on potential trades. It will save you time, loads and loads of time. And then after that, when you get your list of trades, then what then you can do is you can go through the trades and you can see if they actually go from potential trades to actual trades, but you have to make that decision. You have to go through because the software can only give you a certain amount of data, and it's your job to interpret what sort of race it's in today. Is it the right distance? Is it the right course? Is it the right going? What are the opposition like? How do you expect the race to be run? Don't get me wrong. You can dig so far. You can dig miles down. You can keep on digging and digging and digging, like I do. But you don't have to do that much research. But what I'm trying to get out there is that, look, if you are thinking this software is just going to make you successful with a touch of a button, that's not the case. That is not the case at all. I mean, the greatest thing that this software has given this last week is that I think is worth a sign-up fee alone is the community. I mean, we have got an awesome Telegram group, and in the Telegram group, people are sharing screenshots and they're sharing the wins and they're sharing advice. That is amazing, but that has got nothing to do with me. That is all down to the members and the willingness of my members to help each other. I genuinely believe that I have the best members for a betting community in the world. I really do, because they're all willing to help each other. So I can't thank the members enough for that. And I've got to try and find a way to thank you guys as members as well, because I really, really appreciate you. Right, so as long as we've got that out of the way, please don't join if you think it's going to be a magic money tree that it's just going to click a button and you're going to make money, because that's not the case. It's like everything in life. It takes time and you will have to work at it. There's no way that you can just click a button and you will be successful. This software is, if you're looking to be successful in play trades, then I can promise you there is no other better software in the world out there for in-play trades. Absolutely, for my mind, that is absolute fact. But if you think it's done for you, everything's done for you, and it gives you tips for trading, that's not the case at all. Right. So I want to show you also the tracker function. So basically, as you can see here, we can see if we've got comments on the horse. That basically means comments on the horse. If you want to add a comment, all you do is just simply press it here, and you can add a comment when it comes up. You can put the comment in there, press submit, and it'll come up back down there. Perfect. And then what will happen is, when it next runs, you will get an email from me saying, "Sharp operator, the horse you previously commented travels so well, is held up, always finds trouble, as has to come through horses, bad ride last time, never put in the race, normally good back to lay and get to get some ticks. Oh, 435. So that's what you will get once you put your horse in the tracker function. It will email you every single time that you want that. Well, every single time the horse runs, basically. The night before as well. So then, if you just click here, just to confirm it, this is what I actually wrote the other day. Travel Sus as well is held up, blah, 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 blah. Bad ride. I do think it's a real bad ride, to be honest. Right, so let's have a little closer look why we believe this is a good one today then. Race keenly on inner and midfield. I think that's a bit harsh. Going well in 8th. 2 furlong out, briefly short of room. Not clear on inside final furlong. Right, this horse, because it has to come very, very late, it will inevitably find problems. And I don't mean that as a negative from a back to lay point of view. I mean a negative from if you are backing this horse outright to win, because you will have some scary moments at times. There is no doubt about it. But if you look here, 6 down to 1.09, reluctant to enter stalls, held up in rear, going strongly. Here, 6.98 to 2.8, in touch in midfield, close to track leaders, 20 to 2.6, track leaders, not clear run over 2 furlongs. Tuck keen hold, track leaders, 6.2. Here, 4.1 into 2.2, 4.1 into 2.22, held up in touch. If you look here, it only decreased by 10 ticks last time, but the average decrease in percentage value here is 60%. This horse in the last 5 runs has decreased on average decrease, I should put percentage there, average decrease percentage is 60%. That is fantastic. That gives you some idea of, I mean, just as a snap knee-jerk reaction to everything, you can see exactly how well these horses do in play in the last 5 runs. That is a new feature that we've only just added, which I'm really, really excited by. So the question is this a later back? Well, I want to do a bit more research on it. I want to make sure that I want to go through the other horses in the race, but for me at the minute, yes, I will be backing to lay this horse, because this horse normally gets decreasing in price, basically. And the reason I don't think it did last time is you've got to be careful when it's 2.33, because when a horse is very, very close to even money, there is very, very error room. So what I'm trying to, it's hard to explain, but when it's 2.33, you want to see a horse not have any trouble, not go through any trouble in running, and everything go right for it. When here, race keenly. Now, I'm not saying it really did race keenly, or it was a really detrimental trait that the horse had on this occasion, but the fact somebody picked up on it here means that if this person picked up on it, then other in-play traders will have picked up on it as well. So when you are backing at a very, very small price, you all the negatives are accentuated. I hope that's the right word, and all the positives, you need more positives at this price. If there's any negatives, then it will be magnified and the price will drift out. So you've got to be careful when backing at that price. I lost money on this horse last time, and to be honest, maybe I shouldn't have backed to late at 2.33, knowing the horses has to be held up. It has to come through rivals rather than go around rivals, and so there is always going to be hairy moments. So really at 2.33, anything under 3, maybe I shouldn't have done this one. But with the price around 5 today, that looks around about perfect. So 2 things I wanted to get across today. Number 1 is please don't join if you actually think this software is just going to shell out loads and loads of winners in-play trades for you guys, because that's not the case. You have to, it's just informational purpose. It's like the Racing Post. You have to do the work for yourself. And number 2, and by the way, I really, really appreciate so many people on the waiting list. We're countdown in less than a month now to open, which I'm really excited by. And we're going to have another big feature that's coming soon as well, which blow you away. And number 2, the tracker function. Tracker function saves time as well and saves effort, because I've already done the work on this horse, so I know what the horse does. It recapped my memory. I know exactly how the horse travels because of my notes, and so therefore it saves time again and saves all that process I have to go through watching replays, etc., because I've already done it for this horse. I know what the horse is like. Now all I need to do is check the opposition, see what the opposition is like. So that's basically it, guys. Have an awesome day, and tomorrow we will, I don't know what tomorrow's video is. All right, have a great day. See you soon, guys. Thank you so much for all the thumbs up and love. I really, really appreciate you guys. Okay, we'll do another video tomorrow. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.